some more Shadow of Mordor. Shadow of Mordor. Just a second, folks, while I check up on the audio situation. Okay. Just a second. Change something. Hopefully it'll change in a second.
Rangers, our life here is one of sacrifice. We protect Mordor here in this barren land, ensuring the safety of all those we love and the land that is ours. We must be vigilant. We must remain committed. We must never forget our purpose. Tired of
Interesting. Even without my audio hooked up, I'm still getting weird audio problems. Looks like that might have done it. Damn. Sorry about all of that nonsense, folks. As I was saying, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Wayne Moore, aka Mortanius. Need to figure out why it is I keep getting these weird audio hitches every single time. And then again, even when my audio isn't hooked up, I seem to still get them. Despite the fact of there being no other connections. Welcome back to the channel, folks. When we last left off, we had managed to collect a couple of things about our Wraith friends past and learn a couple of things about what it is we need to do for the future. Now, all that's left is to move forward. If you folks like what you see and want to see more of me, where's that button? Give me a like, follow, subscribe here on YouTube or both. Drop a comment, check out some of my other playlists. White, yellow, blue, and what was it, flying creatures. Wherever you folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night.
So badly he dropped his axe.
Get comfortable.
Bugbearing in his scum. Shameless little coward.
Let's get into this. Figured I'd let him finish his little rant with his boyfriend over there.
If it comes back, we'll kill it then.
Interesting. What could you have imagined? I say that because there are some enemies that can actually smell you. So did you imagine a smell? Oh, we'll see, won't we? Mark this next area. I might as well mark this one. Progress onward. That's funny. I hit the wrong button. Try something. What was that? Yep. Got ourselves a blue pillar over yonder, as I've come to designate them. Yeah.
We made a mess of that last fight.
I mean, told me the name at one point. Could have told me the name again. That, yeah, that's alright.
Wait.
Yeah, there is one right here. That's what I thought. These aren't exactly necessary to do, folks, but you know, useful, all that. There's another one. Okay. Didn't expect that. What the fuck? Oh, I guess we're gonna learn about last chances for the first time here. Use the left stick to move the cursor into the circle, then press the button displayed, or press the displayed button to counterattack. 1 second. Gotta move the twitch box. Thought I had adjusted it. Apparently, I adjusted it incorrectly. All right. Oh, okay. I'm like, what? Why don't you stop it now, and then we'll just we'll say you gave it your best attempt, huh? How about that?
Hunting ground is the best training there is. Gotta be tough to take down one of them. What was that?
Opportunity to sow a bit of distinction and create some problems. Yes, that was the last one. All that's needed
Who else saw them new tracks? Whatever made him should be hunted down and killed.
is the dome. Do I think I do. Actually, I think I don't. We'll see. Nope, I don't. I guess that works out then. Ride Caragors. Press right bumper to mount Caragors from above. Once mounted, you can ride, climb, and fight with them. Good. Huh? That was weird. Use the left stick to move the cursor into the circle, then press the displayed button to dominate. Not a problem. When mounted on a Caragor, press X to attack, knocks down enemies. Press Y to bite, kills, knock down, or unaware enemies, and regain health for your mount. Left trigger, hold left trigger to use ranged mode, and right trigger and tap X to strike from above. Dismount. Enjoy your meal, buddy. Even things like this affect the Nemesis system. It's too bad. There were quite a few flaws with like the execution of all of this. There's also quite a bit that was done correctly. Oh yeah, right. No. Damn it. Got it. That hitting that button kills the mouse.
This tower, the elven stones luminous as if they were cast from light.
luminosity is key sometimes. Hell, if memory serves, there's a website that actually agrees with the statement.
I heard they saw that dark ranger sniffing around in there. That'll
What's
teach you
happening
to
down
back
there?
off.
You have slaves.
Is that the ranger?
Ain't heavy. Oh, cool. Oh, terrible, rather. I need to know what you know before he decides to eat you. He can eat you afterwards, but it's not gonna matter. You're already dead. Alright. Move out of here. There's a couple of them. Run through that steam. You can do it. I just keep showing up, don't you? Useful in its own right. You sure are. Oh, you're playing that game with me. Okay, he just called for backup. Now the fortress is gonna go on alert. That's fine. I'm not overly worried about the fortress right now. Drop these Morgai flies. Oh, I can't. Oh, I could swear you could actually press a button and drop them. Need a ride, sweetie. There we go. There. Just filing in like roaches. Oh, okay. Not at all what I wanted. There we go. Hitting the other button requires you to have a target to attack. Otherwise, well, you'll just kill your mount if you hit the wrong button.
My ancestral doom I must push away with light.
The light of truth shall compel thee. Oh, shit. There you are. See what I mean? That's just out of nowhere. I don't even know who this is. Oh, nope, I do have his knowledge. I need you to slow it down. I need you to slow it. Damn. Okay, attacking was obviously my plan. Obviously.
Come on then, Caragor. You can beast! You're no good.
Shit.
No training, lashing, or whipping will put you in your place. I'll just have to put you down.
There's no way I'm going to get this ink up. There's no... What? Oh, wow. They let him escape for the cutscene. Not cool. I ain't even trying to kill any of them. It's not that I can't. It's that I ain't. I'm looking for something specific. And since I got the tower, now I can find it. I don't wanna mark you. I already know who you are. Awooga. The myth of the grog ball, the myth of the filthy, crud-encrusted Uduk grog ball is just that. Uduk trainers beat it into their charges to keep their grog bowls as clean as possible to avoid the old soldier's disease. Really? Huh. These bowls are commonly made of clay and baked in huge kilns, but Mordor has proved a faithful realm for the Uduks, and now some bowls are made of metal or wood. A fruitful realm. Interesting. So, Uruks have standards?
We'll go tonight. No more being bossed around by that damned Urukai. We'll sneak into the barracks and bleed that spark dry. He won't be so high and mighty when he's dead. And we'll run the place. You and me. All's for us.
Face me? More grog?
We won't be going hungry. That's a fact.
There you go.
Right, well.
This grog they have is a harsh but effective medicine.
These Uruk truly are twisted reflections of my kin.
Yeah, I can see why you'd be bothered, honestly. They do effectively give elves a bad name. And I mean, there ain't really much you can do about it, but like, because for every caribou, I mean, not for every caribou, for every Uruk you kill, there's dozens more, thousands more. And yet, their awareness of it does not affect whether or not you can possess the
You can't take us all, Tom.
Yep, see, dude's a monster slayer. He would outright have killed him. Look at my Karagor's health from that one shot. He would have outright killed him. Oh, wait. Oh yeah, right. I'm not trying to drain you. Go ahead and do your thing if that's what you want to do. I see knowledge. Knowledge is power. Oh, wow. Ah, here's this other thing. You see this icon over here above his head? When this icon appears over a captain, it means that that captain can be found nearby. So that's obviously the dude that we were running around from. Now, mind you, he's still going to consider me running away from him. It is what it is. I'm fine. He may alter who he is based on it. And that can go good or bad. Or he may do nothing and just get stronger. We'll see. Oh, right. Yeah, see that captain I just learned about. That's why now you see that second gold symbol on my screen. I guess that captain was important. That's fine. Get this, the Ithilden. I think I'll leave that, yep, that was the last one. I think I'll leave that, blue dome, yellow, the, relic. Oh, I mean, no, it's right there.
Any of you get a whiff of that stench wafting about?
Nani here, Gelar Mordor.
I am... Got no bloody sympathy for Ulthrok. He deserved to die. Serves him right for not being quicker with his sword. He should have seen that drought coming and been ready for it. Still, it was good seeing.
Gentlemen. Oh, actually, ladies, my bad. Come to find out, it's either every orc or every Uruk is a female. So enjoy that taste. I love that. I can't help but love that. Oh yeah, and that right there was me distracting. I want some grog victims. Who are you? You the same dude?
Goroth.
Oh. Somebody else. Wait a minute.
Goroth.
Enraged by an unknown captain. See, they can outright have rivalries against individuals you never even dealt with. Sometimes shows up unexpectedly. See, he's one of those ones. Had I not spotted him, he might have actually ran up on me from behind while I was over here. Like legit. And he still might if I turn my back on him.
just rats. You're always so jumpy.
The hell is that? It all adds to the nightmare. Gotta love how these flyers seem to speak. That's weird as hell. Interesting. Weird.
If he comes back, I'll kill him then.
What I would like. Oh no, he couldn't run up on me up here. More here.
He's back.
Enough
I'll kill him then.
space. Yeah, I know. Tark is busy. Rusted horn. This horn heralded the great victory at the end of the Second Age by the last alliance at the Battle of Dagorlad. Dagorlad? It blew in defiance of the mouth of Sauron, an assembled army of more than 300,000 orcs and the Dark Lord himself, who ruled over the forces aligned against the men and elves. He sounded the charge on the battle plain and serenaded the fallen dead, those unfortunate souls who would be forever doomed to haunt the dead marshes. Interesting.
They say the enemy is weak on the left, and that the dwarves will tear through them there. Maybe then we can leave these filthy marshes and go home. Yesterday, the enemy made a call for parley. We saw the emissary's party ride out, a terrible black figure atop a black horse, and flanked by two huge men, similarly clad in black. They were not allowed to ride among our lines. Amid suspicion, they would scout our disposition and report back to their vile master. Instead, a small group of elves and men rode out to meet him. We could not hear what was said, but there will be no peace. Around the camp there are whispers. They say the emissary's mouth blackened and burned with Sauron's words, and that saying them caused the emissary great pain. He promised only slavery and toil, and I am compelled to believe it. I cannot help but think we will never make it into Mordor. Only death awaits us here.
It may well. Especially when you consider the fact that Uruks are created from the corpses of elves. So, for every elf that dies, there's a new Uruk.
Deerhouse said that he saw ghosts on the dead marshes. I thought he just saw his own fear.
The sleepless dead, the shadow men, the dead ones. Mordor calls to them all.
No idea who I'm training, but it doesn't matter. Why wouldn't y'all try and kill me when I'm trying to get out of here? I mean, it makes perfect sense. Right? I mean, I'm kind of trapped, you know. I'm in perfect position to be victimized and jumped. Gangbanged, as the kids nowadays like to call it. I keep seeing crap to grab. I hate going for ones like this because they're iffy as hell to get to.
He must have run off.
Yeah, I might end up coming back for this one. Yeah. This is well, actually, it's possible.
I think something just moved.
Something moved. There's intel in there. I'll get the intel. But I'm gonna have to either I'm gonna have to come back for that, or that slot is like underground or something.
I'm telling you, if you want to tame a Graug, then you need at least 10 of us, and a bunch of heavy chains. Then you're gonna work your picture.
Thank you, more guy. Extremely useful. Always are. You are... Oh no, maybe you're the same one? The level of bullshit that flows is just deeply palpable. Alright, finally back to it. Worry about that I filled in later. Trying to be sure these are the two same captains. As I said in the last episode, you can find captains you've never registered before, and by finding them and looking at their information here, you actually register them at least halfway. Just let the death flow. It's just, it's beautiful. Damn, that was a blue dome over there. Dome, yellow. I just want to get this yellow one. That. There's intel. Is that a person? Yeah. Oh, that's two. Isn't it? Hopefully that other one is still in range. Alright. There you are.
Damn, face me. We'll have to find a fight somewhere else. Watch out! He's grabbing for you!
Oh wow. Okay, I didn't get interrupted.
Freedom.
That's crazy. Saw the icon above his head, and I'm like, is there more intel nearby, man? Alright. Back at it finally. Same captain, are you?
Goroth.
Yep, with the other one. Right behind you.
All together!
Hello, friends about me. Spirit of Mordor. Sauron's Uruk relentlessly abuse lesser orcs in their violent struggles for power. As you can see, I'm not actually done moving. To what degree, I don't know, but I wouldn't be surprised if I could still be attacked out of this. Sauron's Uruks relentlessly abuse lesser orcs in their violent struggles for power. Investigate how the power of the race can exploit these struggles, piercing weak minds to bring down the enemy forces from within. One orc mind in particular shines as a blazing beacon of weakness. Beautiful.
Ranger! Come close if you want the Black Hand. Those
Ranger,
slaves,
too close.
scum, are pouring poison in your ear. Oh, but you cut these ropes, and Ratbag will tell you everything.
Now, what would you know that all these other dead orcs didn't?
Go ahead, you bastard! Do it! I'll die, and you'll know nothing!
Maybe I'll grant your
I'll give it to him.
request in your miserable life.
No. I was just look, those slaves are no match for the orc army. Their schemes as rotten as barrel fish. But Ratbag can teach you the ways of the orc. Ratbag can make your plan work.
We're going to find out what you know.
Ooh. Let me crack your skull real quick, see what you're thinking. Press A to gain intel on Goroth. Captains and worms will reveal all intel on the target when interrogated. Yeah, that's what I forgot to mention too. Captains also function basically just as worms. That's why I'm not really trying to kill a captain. I want to pick his brain. I'll kill him, but I want to see what he knows first. Goroth has a weakness that you can exploit. His fear of Caragors will terrify him into running into a running, stumbling coward. If you can expose him to a Caragor, he will lose some of his strength and become an easier target. I went over this, but I forgot that the game actually does. There's a few things that I didn't mention though, so it works out. Beware, Goroth has strengths as well. He is immune to ranged attacks, so your ranged attacks won't hurt him. He also has a powerful heavy attack and loyal Uruk followers to protect him. Hence that a group of followers, and that gang leader perk. Remember, many weaknesses can be exploited if you gain intel first. You can exploit them without the intel, but the intel obviously is an extreme boon. Press A to mark Goroth as your target.
Now, your problem, Ranger, is the war chiefs. Strong leaders they are. Now, if something were to happen to them, then they wouldn't be able to stop your little insurrection, would they?
I would hunt them down.
How? They're not very popular around here, and they know it.
But you can find them.
Oh, yes. Ratbag will show you the way. You help me, I help you.
Do not make me regret this deal.
Marvelous. Now let's stop faffing about, huh? First, I need to take care of a certain captain and a few Caragors. Come with me, Ranger. You can't trust them. Those slaves will stab you in the back. At least an Uruk will stab you in the front. Most likely the throat. We have similar goals, Ranger. See, you want to kill the captain, and somebody's got to take his place. Somebody like Ratbag.
So this Goroth is in charge?
Of this camp, yeah. Well, he's no war chief. They answer directly to the Black Hand. I'll show them all when I'm in the Black Hand's inner circle. Becoming a captain is just the first step of Ratbag's plan to become a war chief.
Been prepared to step hard on his neck.
How did you get free, scum? An intruder!
Defenders will block frontal attacks and must be hit from behind. Press A when near an enemy to hop over. There is a way to deal with that, but I don't have it.
His sword's broken!
What the
Leave
fuck?
the vermin alone and face me, Uruks.
Hoping I had hoped I had time.
Look, me. The Rangers made us far more tender.
Wanted to go after one of the others with that, but whatever. Don't interfere, Redbag. This is how you end up taking random damage, dude.
Now, just picture all these corpses as Gorov. Visualize your goals.
Now, are you visualizing, Ranger? Are you doing it? You can do it,
Gorov's
Nicky.
been up for Ratbag for years. Smug piece of dung of his. We come to blows as far back as Ratbag can remember. Still, Ratbag never wins. Last time, he kicks Ratbag into the Caragor pit. All the others laugh as Caragor bats Ratbag around like a yarn ball. Oh, that Gorov's gonna pay. Smug piece of dung. He'll pay. Gorov keeps Caragors in pens. And rumor has it, he doesn't like to get too close to them.
And let me guess, you think I should open those pens?
Gorov's always in there. Never leaves, ever. Wonder where he pees. Oh, that explains the smell.
Keep out of sight. I'll see that your captain gets demoted.
And now we're sneaking back into the base we were in momentarily. Or moments ago.
You smell
Good
something
man,
on
good
the air.
Uruk. That's right. What happened? What happened? Yeah, what happened? Yeah, why don't you? Yeah. He obviously needed some help. You were just the Uruk to do it, weren't you? Gotta love you overachievers.
What do you reckon, you folks? Haven't figured him out yet, but he looks tough. Shoot,
I didn't say go there.
Can't wait. I heard he fights dirty.
Looks like they found those corpses. It is what it is.
Gotta learn how to get categories.
As long as they don't ruin
Give it a
anybody.
rest, will ya? Yeah, forget about it. You're never gonna be Beastmaster with good. I don't know what it was. Must have been nothing.
Witnesses.
To get some shut-eye. Goroth will kill you if he catches you napping. Goroth never comes here. He's always by the hunting camp.
Goroth's in the hunting camp. So much for him always being in the same place. A captain who fears his own beast.
Fear is a powerful tool, Talion. Let's put Goroths to work.
The fact that you took that as doctrine says a lot. I mean, honestly. A person who is afraid of caragors. Why would he? You said it yourself. He don't stay around the caragors. Why would he? He's afraid of the caragors. It wouldn't let me hop on his cage for some reason.
We're close. Now, which one of this filth is Goroth?
Goroth.
Gotcha. Ooh, God. Caragor's too fast sometimes. Okay. We're gonna walk. Yeah, cool. Oh, okay. Like, I don't need you killing him. That's why I did that. I'm gonna need you to hold this L, Goroth. It's just the way this is going to go. Cool. Battle report. After power struggles, battle reports will recap the events and shifting powers of Sauron's army. Press right on the D-pad to view the battle report.
You two! Hey! Hey! I need you to take a body back to my tent. I'm gonna get me a trophy.
Get lost, scum!
We only take orders for Goroth. That's the filthy corpse I need you to carry. Now go! Go!
Shut your fish mouth!
Be respectful, you dunghill worms, or it'll be your ear next time. Ratbag is your captain now. Let's go take a gander. Yeah, and when you're done with that, I've got more bodies for you to carry. Meet me at the crossroads. An old friend there is about to lose his head.
So you just, don't you need that ear as evidence? I mean, sure, you're about to have them grab his body, which will handle that problem, but... Okay, now I need to find my room.
First I'm resurrected by a wraith, now I am working with an orc. What could possibly be next?
We must use the weapons of our enemy against him. The orcs hate each other almost as much as they hate us.
Understood. Where's my rune? Ah, some captains can be found engaging in power struggles, challenging one another for dominance or proving themselves. These missions can be a good opportunity to catch the captain you're hunting in a vulnerable position. If you don't intervene, these captains will complete their mission when time passes, killing each other and growing in power. Ended up hitting the right trigger by mistake. Huh. I guess either he didn't drop a rune or they made me pick it up. Or they had the rune somewhere. No, because I am at that place. I don't know. Anyway, let's go get this intel. Unlock my ability moment. Actually, let's see about that there. Still first chain of things. Well, I guess that's the case. Delve in swiftness. Time your landings. Tap A when mantling over obstacles to gain a temporary speed boost and +1 to hit streak. Extremely useful for covering distances. Select a rune and press X to destroy it and convert it to Mirian. Epic runes will give you more Mirian than other runes. Converting runes cannot be undone. Understood. Yep. Goroth, Kiragor Tamer. 49% focus on the stealth kill. That is not insignificant. I mean, I don't really need it, but I will take it. Considering more than likely my focus is going to regen like enough anyway, I honestly don't think I'd need it. But hey.
Just try to fight back! He's down! Chase him down!
Alright.
Crush him!
I know what I want to do. Where are you? Right there. Oh, no real... I was gonna say no real point in fast traveling, but well, here's a real point. I can't do it. Now I sprint moving quickly.
Get behind him!
Archer is attacking. There we go. That was weird. Ford Blues. Needless to say, you kind of want to hit these rocks as much as you can. Can't tell what this is. I'll go ahead and just collect it anyway. Oh, whatever it was, I didn't have it. Shattered memories. This creature, Gollum, is drawn to the race who he calls the Bright Master. Your fate seems bound to his.
Sweet little ratses, where does it hide?
Desecrate one more body and your corpse will join them.
Show me another treasure from your dreams.
Yes. We will prove ourselves, Bright Master. We will prove we are friends.
Take us to it.
Yes. Come. This way. Come on.
Alright. I'm sure I can keep up with that. You know, it's funny. I heard the actor who did Gollum for this game was not the original one. But you never know, honestly.
No orcs. They spread like poison.
He moves slow, but I'm fast. Try to escape like his slaves, and I won't catch you. I will kill you.
Yeah, do something about those, but I'm kind of busy.
Too bad only a stupid slave survived that Krog attack.
Yeah, Iffle. Figure why not? That way out here, they won't get anything.
Old master takes us to the precious. We shows him.
What?
We shows him, and he rewards us. Shops is up there.
But the second objective, the objective is gone because I failed it. I guess that wasn't the second archer.
One smells sweet.
Needs you to not get too far, Gollum. Ranger's cloak clasp. These decorative metal bands were used by rangers primarily to keep their cloaks closed. As a guardsman of Gondor, rangers were held to exacting standards by their masters, and this meant keeping their clasps polished. Of course it did. Rangers would use their clasps as makeshift signal devices, catching sunlight to create reflective flashes to communicate with their comrades over long distances. Gotta love the classics.
Towers will be up soon. Don't know why we're calling them the Teeth. They should be called the Jaw.
Because they'll be hitting us there.
Indeed. Right on the jaw and as often as they can.
That's a grim outlook, brother. We'll be able to see into Mordor here, and bite if necessary.
Well, if you're in range enough to get, if you're in range enough to bite, you're in range enough to get bit.
Deerheil was about to take the oath, to become a ranger.
He did not deserve such an evil end.
No, he didn't.
Ranger comes along. Craggy Ranger, smelly stinky Ranger. He hurts us. He steals from us like Bargains is. Bargains
Who's this Baggins is you speak of?
He'll show us.
Sounds like a great
when
guy.
we take it. He'll show us when he steals it. No, no. We'll take it from him. We'll take it from the sharpest of sharpsies. But not hurting, no hurting. Gentle sharpsies shows us bright master. Here goes. We wait here for you.
Boy, you just spitting that hot fire, ain't you, Gold? Kids these days don't know nothing about that.
Your friend seems quick to lead us to danger.
Knowledge of my past is worth any trial.
You say that. I don't know about all of that, but considering you're the one who's kind of half just waiting on me to do stuff, yeah, I have no doubt that you feel that way. Nice blade. Nice family.
It is so fine a gift.
Always wondered right there.
But where is the place?
Did he trick you, or was that just your eye color?
Release him.
Why do we chase these dreams? They offer no answers, only more questions!
These are not mere dreams. With each vision, my power grows stronger.
Master looks after us. Ranger should go now. Very dangerous here. We wait at the ancient tower for him.
Master looks after you. You keep trying to take from him.
Ghouls!
Your motivations don't matter in terms of the argument. Now, there have been a few things that have gotten under a lot of people's skin about this game. For instance, this right here. It's not this ability, Breakthrough Flash. Unleash a powerful flash of light when it damages and stuns Uruks or kills ghouls. When your hit streak is charged, press X and A to use Ray Flash. Hit streak charges are charged every 8 consecutive hits. Hit streak counter will turn red and your sword will glow. And again, that's not the issue. The issue is you go from being a basic guy to, like, I'm going to get swarmed right here. Just watch. You'll see what I'm talking about. Now, I just got swarmed by something that would have wiped out at least 20 regular humans at the same time. Mind you, I had the ability to create a shockwave, but that did not make me extremely resistant. And that's one of the things that gets a lot of people. The power of fantasy in this game is a little disproportionate.
That halfling Gollum will betray us to the Black Hand the first chance he gets.
He has no love for the Dark Lord. That creature has a part to play in the fate of all Middle-earth. I can feel it.
His lack of love for the Dark Lord does not mean he will not betray me when that moment comes.
Get behind him!
It means his desire might not be so. That was weird. Got to working fast, boy. There's some other intel around here. I want it. Gentlemen, it's nice working with you, but these services will no longer be required. Oh, not dealing with that. Yep, you do your thing over there. Sorry you pushed me to this point, buddy. I would have liked to have left you, alone, let you live, let you have your meal. Who wasn't to me. Apparently. You want everything. And a couple more things you haven't earned. Bad kitty. Even with that, they'll consider me having ran from it. And on the one hand, it's goofy, but on the other hand, it's like, I'm not mad. It forces them to adapt themselves.
My elvish house
now,
unknown to me. Is this my inheritance?
Part of the reason you haven't seen many changes from my game at all is because I haven't actually rested in a bit. Let's see. Do I want to hold off on this? 40 power. I'll go ahead and do that. Because doing those kind of opens the game up. But it's because I haven't advanced time at all. Or died. If I die, the same thing happens, basically. But because I haven't, well, there hasn't been any change. And that's also why other captains that have been killed, none have been really replaced, other than Redman.
Zomdouche.
So, douchiest of the douches.
Them slide masters of the mind.
Second dome in the fortress, of course there is. Until
Pugrish.
3 of them over here.
Goroth.
Another Goroth. Yeah, some of those names will be recycled, so don't worry about that when you do hear those instances, folks. Yeah, I'll leave those be. The one truth. Gollum is hungry to lead the Bright Master to the artifacts. With each discovery, the power of the Wraith grows and his connection to the Dark Lord becomes clearer.
Well, where is he? Your friend is either a liar or a coward.
Maybe it was you threatening his life.
You mean after you decided to paw over my sleeping non-corpse?
Let's go find your precious treasure.
You act like you wouldn't smack his ass in the mouth if you woke up finding him doing the same thing. The only reason you're complaining
The eagle hunts
is
rabbits
because
from up high. and so shall we.
Getting in the way of your power, your desires, your needs. Not surprising. Either way, we'll do our thing.
These towers were not
elf.
built by the Dark Lord, but to challenge him.
Now only ruins, buried in darkness.
Well, that sounded juicy.
A grog. I need at least 20 men to bring that beast down.
Oh, then we must find another way.
Too bad.
Charging for the cave's mouth will only lead us into the grog's jaws. A well-placed arrow will do the trick here.
And this is where it teaches you.
Impressive, Talion. That should keep the Graug occupied.
To bait Caragors. I mean, to bait growl or bait anything with Caragors. To the dome. Yes, sir.
The air here is thick in
Flying
death.
enemies. Irritating. Flying creatures, rather. Oh, another dome. I'll take it.
Ghouls. Why am I
Number
not
2.
surprised?
Oh, okay. Like, is it above me? I know it's not below me. Matter of fact,
Looks like the
Brow's
grog
done.
won his fight against the Caragors.
And now is ready for another.
oh shit, hold up. Tripping. Blue domes. And I could have swore I had passed a couple. Either way. Get back to it.
Nightcrawlers, vermin from the depths of the earth.
There's at least one more. Boy, that ain't a mess right here. Thing is, I already know what I'm looking for in terms of the artifacts, so it is what it is.
Only you could accomplish such art, Celebrimbor.
Celebrimbor. Greatest smith of the Second Age. I'd heard the stories, but
I remember my name now. I shaped the history of Middle-earth. crafted the Rings of Power.
So this is your turn. Good to know.
Fly, you fool.
I don't want to fly. I'd rather walk. Shadow Strike is one of my favorite techniques. Instantly teletransports you to your target's location. This can help you escape lethal situations, traverse strongholds, pursue fleeing enemies, or even combat from a distance, or enter combat from a distance. This ability consumes 2 elf shots. New enemy ghoul spitters. Some ghouls prefer to use ranged saliva to dissolve their enemies. Press A to dodge their attacks. And now it's a ghoul. So, you know, they don't really require much. Oh, hold up. There we go. Headaches.
And good riddance.
I bet you completely survived. What's up, Gollum?
I'm the one responsible for all of this. That's why Sauron wants me.
No. No. Bright Master is good. He looks after us.
Shut your insolent mouth!
Nasty Ranger. He knows nothing of the Bright Master.
I know of his legend. How Sauron deceived you into making the rings. He tortured both you and your king.
And the precious. The Master makes it too. Where is it?
I have no memory of any such thing.
Why would it even matter?
The Master must remember. Yes, he must. We dig up more treasures. Yes, yes, yes. And then he will take us to it.
Walls are breaking down, Gollum. That's gonna be a problem there, buddy.
I grasp at vespers of memory. The Rings of Power.
9 to men. Their power became their undoing. They became the ring wraiths.
Yes, the Nazgûl.
But the Nazgûl were destroyed.
As are many who come in contact with the Rings of Power.
Oh, okay. That works out. But it did handle all of them. Yes, as he said, as all who come in contact. It's kind of why you don't do it. At least if you can help it. Oh. Well. Oh. Slave. This shall be convenient. I want to go ahead and go back through here and pick up a couple of things and stuff.
Friends have gone the way of our infantry warriors, and they just stomped right over
That's
him.
funny.
What a lovely mess they made.
Lovely mess, huh? Yeah? Okay.
Is Uruk's dead?
He sure is. No idea what happened. It was almost like he just decided to throw himself off the side after repeatedly stabbing himself. I guess he was tired of this whole thing. Wanted a better future. Strike from above, aerial takedown, right trigger and X. on unaware targets become lethal. Now that's useful, but it's also part of the problem because you can't cut off the lethal factor, so it stays lethal. Jesus. It stays lethal. So if I want to use it to count on the enemy, I can. Some enemies are obviously immune. Those enemies don't count in those regards, or not necessarily immune, but they are
Screams a chop of an axe
not necessarily
there and it
immune.
wails and it tug on its guts and it dies.
What is this? Sorry about that, folks. Got hiccups kicking in.
All rock.
Have you registered on my system now? Rob is still around. Oh, that's right. I didn't take it. It's too bad there's no Caragor in range. But unleash him as well as complete my mission. Where are they fighting? Attacking slaves. That or they're attacking me. Either way.
A citadel from the ancient world. Secrets seen only by my eyes.
It would be useful, but nah. You know what? I'm gonna run the clock forward a bit. Go ahead and let the game change some things and stuff. Now, of course, you don't have to stick through this. It's just a matter of whether you want to. You'll legit see individuals gain things that you haven't even seen. It's all pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Cool. I'll find you forever, Uruks. I'm sure they'd love to see you. No interruption.
You call this a duel? No! I call this losing a duel, you glob! Right here? Is it good? Is that good? I'm just...
Right there. Jesus.
We better hurry, or he'll lose his head.
Awfully tempting, isn't it?
Blind has many eyes, and the beast can't see you coming.
Understood. Go ahead and get your information. He's got a poison weapon. All right. Wait a minute. What did that tell me to do? Oh, game. That's okay. I know what it wants me to do. It wants me to irritate the hell out of myself. memory serves, it wants stealth attacks. Could have just put me somewhere closer, like right outside the mission area. They're way back yonder. Look at that. Not the type who likes to interrupt people's meals. You enjoy it, though. You earned it. Be careful with that. You can accept, you can get into a mission, and because you're not stopping, you'll still keep moving. Potentially walking.
Blind has many eyes, and the beast can't see you coming.
Stealth skills, yep. Knew I wasn't tripping. Okay. Let's fall.
We haven't had a proper execution in a week. You can't just execute that because you're born. We should have executed him sooner, like at birth. Mordor's death at your hand is impossible. He was a champion, and you're the gutless wonder.
Another archer dead and only one remains.
It was only murder. The slayer of Goroth is the liar of Mordor. Speak the truth. Admit you didn't slay Goroth, and we will use the dark blood. You're on war, Chief. You looked on paper saying that. Ratbag's a liar. Stop. Who are you mock with Ratbag's gone?
Who will you mock when Ratbag's gone?
Brog.
Alright. Injured by explosions and finishers, becomes enraged when hit by flies, invulnerable to ranged and stealth. Poison weapon. He stops me if I try to vault. He's averse to combat, but he can never be terrified. Interesting.
We don't
know what to do about that.
Pickpocket. All orcs pickpocket, including you. But I don't get caught.
That's the orc way. Orc and orc way. Yep. How dare you get caught? Yeah, but you got caught. You still is business. You got caught.
The good You're caught, you maggot!
No better than talks like you, and I will show everyone here how low that is.
Enough playing tough!
Whoa, I said dodge, not take that hit. And now, because I'm poisoned, I can't see. What the?
We're going to cut you apart!
Can't see comment prompts that you can see.
Blood for the Dark Lord! You won't break my arm that way! This task of mine! Trying again won't help you!
I said ground attack him. Not try and ult over dude.
Behind him!
Heal me. How you work, man? Tutorial interrogating captains. When the captain's health gets low, their icon turns green and you can grab them. Hold A to grab the captain and interrogate him. Remember, only living captains can be interrogated.
Keep the executioner alive.
I tend not to kill him.
Our path lies in his mind.
Forfeit everything. The war chiefs are the most powerful rank in the Uruk forces. Captains aspire to become war chiefs. Some will murder, assassinate, and backstab their way to the top. Others will try to gain favor or protection by serving war chiefs as bodyguards. This connection indicates that Brog is the bodyguard of an unknown war chief. Select Bog's master. Press A to gain intel on this war chief. In order to gain intel on war chiefs, you must interrogate a captain of Worm. You draw out a captain. All his bodyguards will also be there to defend him. Complete more main missions to unlock. Interesting. In order to draw out a war chief, you'll need to perform a showdown mission. These will be located near a stronghold. So this particular individual, I can't draw him out because I haven't done enough main missions among other things. Remember, review your target's strengths and weaknesses to plan your attack. Press right trigger to show his weaknesses. And of course, he's decked out the way he is. He raised inside the carry wars. Hates bodyguards suffering. So his own grunts, if they start going through it, he'll enrage. What's interesting though is sometimes the rage function. I don't remember if it works this way in this one, but the rage function will outright sort of leave your enemy vulnerable for a bit. It's like they're suffering from like overdoing, like withdrawals from having overdone it. They push themselves too far, so they're not as dangerous. You still need to worry, but yeah. Jump attack, flaming weapon. Yeah, flaming weapon, of course. Battle hardened. And fearless. Oh, alright. And then of course, as you can see, he has a link, this one has a link, this one has multiple links. So on and so forth. Now you'll want to plan around those links as you go, obviously. But beyond that, you don't need to immediately concern yourself with these connections. Not immediately. Now it would be more useful, but you wanted to wait until you at least got access to the war chiefs as a whole.
Ranger! Well, now that's what I call teamwork, eh? Go before I change my mind. What about our deal? Deal is over. Well, very well then. I just thought that we... Right. Wait! Ranger! Watch this. Once the war chief hears of my victory, he'll make me his personal bodyguard.
And how does this help me?
A backstabbing bodyguard? I'll take care of one of the war chiefs for you. And you do the other four on your own. Then we'll meet at the training camp, right? I'll make sure the war chief is there when you're ready for him. What do you say?
You make sure you keep your head on your neck this time.
Yeah, I don't. Well, that's my plan.
Hard not to like Rex. Hard not to like Ratbag. But then you gotta remind yourself he is an orc. And you know, us Tarks, he don't exactly plan to let us live. Now if in the end he could be cool, if all orc and Uruks could be cool, I have no doubt. Set aside the occasional skirmish that people have as a natural thing. Yeah, I think we'd be alright.
This ratbag led us up the chain of command in spite of himself.
He has a gift for failure.
Yep, failing upwards. It is a hell of a skill. Some can do it though. Alright, what am I dealing with? What am I dealing with? Betrayer. Increases all weapon damage by 20% when hitting an enemy from behind. Oh, really now? So what you're saying is that I'm more effective when hitting it from the back. Understood. Okay. Am I still looking for domes? I think so. Also still looking for these. Basket fragment. This utterly unremarkable basket has seen better days. Few, if any, of the outcast possessions have survived in bygone days. This basket all have survived. In bygone days, this basket would have likely been carried by a woman on a daily errand and used to carry all manner of goods.
Stop! Do not move! By order of Gondor, trespassing on the Morannon is punishable by death. Do not... A woman? The outcasts now send women alone to steal from us.
Do your worst, Ranger, but I will fight.
You are but skin and bones.
I can still fight.
Gather what you can and run. Quickly, before the others see you. Shouldn't be let to starve. Quickly now. Go. Go!
Be glad you were a woman. If you were a guy, you'd have got your ass split in two.
These outcasts were strong to last in Mordor, to survive this wasteland while we occupied the gate.
Yet they are not strong enough to survive the return of the Black Hand. Their only hope lies beyond the Mountains of Shadow.
Yep, they usually do. Alright. Red plus, green tower. I didn't free you, that Caragor did. He's still finna eat you, you know this. I mean... I don't know what you expected. And you just let him roam. They'll do their thing. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Huh. I do not remember this area. For rats. That's too bad. I know I had passed the rats. Game. Oh. That is.
Did you hear that?
Interesting. Yeah. Okay. So it's buried? I mean, it makes sense, but... Oh, yeah, well, yeah, it does make sense. Pickaxe. Buddha referred to mining as working with the blacks. seam, the black seam, as they extract iron and adamant from the earth to fuel their war machine. Really, adamant. Wow. For those of y'all unaware, if memory serves, adamant is diamond. Another way of saying diamond in the old ways. So they use diamond in their tech, or in their stuff, rather. They are adept miners and oftentimes use steel pickaxes such as this one to extract ore. Now, however, the pickaxes are in the hands of slaves and the Urks serve as overseers. Shocking.
Black captains and Urukai. Damned if I can't tell who's worse. Who are we working for these fools in the first place? We should be in charge. Come on. Don't you want to crack the whip instead of having it cracked over you?
You'll be the death of us talking like that.
Here now. Think I'm talking about talk? I'm talking about
Less whining, more mining.
Here's the first throw cut.
Well,
These slaves are doomed.
No, they are merely going to die. It is we that are doomed.
he is not wrong. Most they gotta look forward to, or look back to, or at is death. They get to just die and be done with it. Everybody else is going to deal with everything else. Yeah. Well, folks, that's gonna be the end of episode 2 of Middle-earth's Shadow of Mordor. Folks like what you see and want to see more of it, give me a like, follow, subscribe here on YouTube. Folks, drop a comment, check out some of the folks have